89, welcome. Bassaman87 and VZ74, welcome also to you. Do streamers normally say hi to... Okay, we got lag already into the stratosphere. That's too bad. I don't know if that was just me. They were acting like it was fine, so I guess it was just me, which is good. That's not such a big deal then. I don't know if streamers probably normally don't just say hi to whoever connects to their chat. They probably wait for people to talk. So maybe I should stop doing that. I feel like I'm blowing up people's spot. Anyway, I'm not sure. I gotta take a look at the bracket still. But once I do... I mean, this could be a preview of the final no matter who's in the bracket. PJs are all over the place. Completely lagging out for me. These guys are managing to play Haze a little more aggressively. The last time I played this map, it was just pure rocket spam for 10 minutes. The scores were in like the 40s. Lokio managed to strategically not hear when I asked him to come commentate with me. Pretty impressive stuff. Oh, I think it's game clock. What is white? Is it just zeros? No. I have no idea. Let me look up the hex code for white. I thought I would just have it in my head by now. Aria, what's the hex code? No, never mind, there's my phone. All tied up here, coming up on 3 minutes. It is FFF. Did I just put too many F's? FFF, FFF. How was that wrong? FFF, FFF. Why is that not working? Does it want me to put the hashtag? I've broken it, guys. Oh, good idea. This is crap. Thank you. Obviously, I figured that out before because I didn't even have my game clock on the default color, but I had then unfigured it out since then. Oh shit, I've got my weapon skin still. We don't need to deal with those. I appreciate the compliment, Gertrude, but it'd probably be better if we used the actual weapon skins for the game. Except that cannon hands are the worst. They are the absolute worst. Let's go over to lag out so we don't have to look at cannon hands. Gandalf the Thick is an excellent name. So I don't imagine Lagout's been playing too much Sour Button. Secrets has at least been playing a lot of Sour Drama. I don't know about Sour Broughton. Plenty of Sour Drama, so he's at least in better shape about arguing. Whereas Lagout's in more like... thanks for the follow. Did not see who it is. After all these years, I still haven't come up with a situation to actually see who follows me in real time. But thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Don't know how much you love the sound effects. Which sound effects are you thinking of?
Health boost.
Thank you very much, Brecht. Appreciate it as always, man. Starts my day off right. Buys me the coffee to get me through the stream, you know? So, Lagout's gotten out to a bit of a lead here. It's actually increasing as I say that. And the lag has returned also, but I'm pretty sure the lag has been me. Although, that's not super encouraging because there's no real reason that I should lag either. So definitely a little concerned about that. But the players don't seem to be having any problems, so... Oh, the Looney Tunes jump pad? Well, I mean, I've seen your name a lot, so obviously you've been hanging around here a lot. I may have even had conversations with you, and you may know all about this. But the Looney Tunes jump pad is from older versions of Sour. And I just like my jump pad to go boing, Gertrude, so it still does. Your name isn't even Gertrude, it's Get Rid of... How am I supposed to pronounce your name, buddy? I just dyslexia'd it to Gertrude because my brain could make more sense of that. But I can't pronounce get rid OU. That's worse than my name. Everyone tries to pronounce my name not for Iowa, but it's just supposed to be vowels that are numbers. Yeah, it's cool to see this map played at a little bit of a higher place than the last time I played it. Secret's running around hitting sick rails. Watch a little more Secrets cam, just because I want to understand how anyone manages to use Captain Cannon hands. Like, those are an abomination. Just big, meaty fists. Takes up most of the gun. Takes up most of your screen. Lokio slinks away with his tail between his legs. Oh, also. There we go. Nice. Read on and praise Errol for the status bars. So comfortable win for a lag out here in the group stage. Now seems like as good a time as any to go see what's happening in some of the other matches. In fact, before also seems like as good a time as any to have done that, but I didn't think of it before. These guys are on Hillfort. I believe they just played Souls. Came on Legacy. Lokio out to a pretty commanding start versus Emma. Sketch and Plata, that's a good match. Has it just happened or is it about to happen? Maybe I could set my Ogro skins back to normal. Are the groups not best of one, or is Gangler set up against someone different? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, folks, at the bracket, and also at maybe resetting my models folder. This should be a very good match here, Galaxy versus Plata. I guess I have to favor Plata. Plata's shape has seemed a lot better. But Galaxy definitely can take this. Alright, so we got 4 groups here, and Group D is the... No one seems to be doing anything from Group D. Group C, Lagout and Secrets will both be doing nothing right now. Galaxy took an L, so maybe he already played Plata and lost. Because I don't think he lost to Firefly. Well, he can't have lost to Firefly, and I don't think he lost to Master. Wait, Master beat Firefly? What? Wait. Stuff's wild, man. Well, the confusing results from the bracket. No, these guys are definitely about to play. I don't really know what this tournament format is. I did not help plan this at all, so... Oh, I didn't even hashtag clan war in mine because I thought it was broken, but it actually isn't broken, apparently. I'll go start their game. If he hasn't already. It looks like they got started. I was way late on the pickup there. Okay, back to, I don't know. Where was I? Sketch playing on an EU server. Not sure how that ended up happening. Well, I don't want to watch Haze again, but at the same time, I do want to watch Sketch versus Plata. And you know what? Maybe I do want to watch Haze again, because Haze is awesome. What's up, BBK? People filtering in and out here as the groups get underway. Let's see if I can set my Ogro back to normal. Although, to be perfectly honest, vanilla Ogro is so ugly. Might be better off with a red Ogro. I'm just leaving the red Ogro. Well, no, it looks out of place. Let's set it back to normal. Will Reset GL load the models? Yes, it does. Alright, back to depressing, unmodified Ogro. So Sketch has managed to keep a lead going here for now. Oh no, it's actually evaporated. But, yeah, I think Sketch, this is a good map pick for him. right, Secrets? I also love the colors. But yeah, they seem to line up with your color scheme. I just received confusing intelligence that Drama actually beat Galaxy in the effic group. And I'm wondering how this is possible, because everything I know about player skills in Sauerbraten right now tells me that that result cannot have happened. Well, it's good that I now know what... Please tell me how to pronounce your name. Get Ridu's... dad looks like. How old's your dad? Maybe this is what Wooter modeled Ogro after. You could ask him. Go ask him. Go ask Ard. Hey, did you make Ogro to look like my dad? Sketch's lead has gone away. This map is very difficult to chase a lead on. He'll get the belt from Ard? I mean, I know you... I said ask Wooter, not your dad. No worries. I'm just gonna start calling you Gertrude if you don't tell me how to pronounce your name. I don't know. You don't have to ask anyone anything, Gertrude. The significance of the groups, I assume, is just seeding, so none of these... Galaxy is not fighting for his life in any way, but he is fighting for his pride if he's about to get just completely wiped out in his groups. There should be, excuse the odds, there should be a Lokio versus, Secrets or Lagout match coming up at some point that'll be pretty interesting in the groups. Let's take a look at the bracket again here. Or actually, let's go to Sour Tracker. See if these are getting tracked or not. And they are. So Master's beating Firefly on Haze. Master is obviously up to the thick game significantly since the last time I evaluated it. Subbed is beating Akari on his own map right now. Benkai and Z-Chrone are going to play on Souls, it looks like. Gangler's beating Brecht on Legacy pretty comfortably. This one's getting unrecoverable for Sketch here. Sketch, the only member of Spank to bother showing up for this tournament. Yeah, SWAT. Nice group. No. Spank is not dead. We're all playing Diabolical or playing nothing. But we're all still around. Rexus is probably the most AFK. He's not really playing video games right now. Starch and I are playing Diabolical. Fathom's playing Diabolical. Echo plays Diabolical. Hades plays a little Diabolical. BBK plays BBK, the game of life. Leo Gem made an appearance, but that's about all that I can say for Leo Gem. Starch and I might play team play. SWATllama's team play tournament, but I don't know. There's too many new maps, and Diabolical is too fun. It's looking a little bit tough to swing. Okay, Plato takes that one, the expected result. Although I thought it was a good map pick for Gal, I was hoping he could pull out something special. Watch a bit of Sub versus Akari on Janela here because it's actually Akari's map that Sub is currently winning on. You know, it's interesting. The default skin Inky's almost yellow. Very yellow-green. Sub is lagging badly. Hey Josh, good to see you, man. This is a game of lag right now. We're seeing a game of lag. I'll watch Akari because then at least this is pretty bad. Okay, well, that's pretty bad. I don't know if that... Oh, hey, Lexa. I don't know if that's subbed or if that's eNet. But whatever it is borked. It really did not. Alright, well, I'll watch a different game where lag is not controlling... Well, actually, hold on, it has stabilized. And it's stabilized just in time for Akari's comeback. He's just running away. Not sure what that strat was. And the lag is back. Okay, I can't take this anymore. I'm going to a different server. Oh, sick. This is where I should have been anyway. So we're seeing the new OT between Lokio and Lagout. Lokio's out to an early lead. Both of these players pretty rusty. Lokio theoretically should be rustier, but still well within his rights to take this one if he can keep up his pace. I'm gonna go put a bagel in the toaster while these two play, so I'll be right back. Actually, I just completely changed my mind. I do want to go all the way. What? I've got a fucking mental case over on my couch here. Who wants to put butter and cream cheese on the bagel? Lokio's lead has gone away, and in fact it has inverted itself. Are they lagging? Why is the pause? Or did Lokio's cats come tell him? Yeah, that seems to be the story of the day so far. Is Iril around to, like, do stuff? Whoops. Apparently, plugging my phone in is so damn important that it has to minimize sour run. Well, I got running away with this one. I mean, I guess that's a bit of an overstatement. I'm gonna stay on Lokio, actually. We all have plenty of chances to watch lag out. Let's see what kind of shape the cats wearing a human suit are in. Oh, Echo was here for a second, but I missed him. Maybe he didn't even fucking mean to. 6 frags now, 5 frags. Okay, hitting some rifles though. Loki doesn't look too bad, to be honest. He looks pretty good, actually. Well, those didn't help. That doesn't help either. None of that helps. Yeah, never mind. Loki definitely looks pretty out of shape. Which is really what you would expect, considering he had a pretty long break. ESP's working good, though. Yeah, the new teleports are nice, aren't they, Lexar? Right there with you. The old teleports are, you know, nostalgic and all, but they're kind of terrible otherwise. They don't really, like, the scale of the default sour teleports is like, I don't know, they're just very, they don't really seem three-dimensional, or they don't seem like enterable, I guess is what I'm looking for. They don't seem like portals to another area, they seem like rotating ovals. Okay, it looks like we're gonna see Secrets versus Lokio right here in 28 seconds. Yeah, Lokio's hitting his rifles pretty well, but his machine gun is inconsistent at best. Maybe I should stop trying to make pronouncements about his aim. He's just hitting whatever he does or doesn't hit at any given time. Kind of how the game works in general. This is effic commentary here, ladies and gentlemen. I think my bagel's probably ready to be spread. I think I spread my bagel. I've tried to invent a new way of running my stream where instead of actually like typing text in OBS, I just put spreading my bagel in chat and let people figure out what that means for themselves. Okay. Veto Academy, Veto Legacy, Veto OT. There's only like 2 or 3 new old maps in the. Well, right, they've got the reduxes. Swat and I talked about this. Because I was spreading cream cheese on my bagel. Thought that was self-explanatory. Also, I should not chew directly into the microphone. Which normally is the sort of thing I don't forget to not do, but I don't know. Why is my mic... Oh, fuck. The fucking bass gets... You fucking assholes. When was anyone going to tell me that this was just making static the whole time? How does no one notice these things? Jesus Christ, people. I look over, I notice that my mic has been constantly active at, like, the middle of the bar because of the fucking cable that was just loose on the floor. It wasn't actually plugged into the base, which is even worse. Anyway, at least none of the important games have that in it, because none of the important games have happened or will happen for some time. If I'd never gotten this bagel, I never would have noticed it, because I never would have looked over to see whether my mic was activating when I was chewing. Lexar gets it. Yeah, rabbit dog, Lokio, that's what they call him. This is hungry for victory. That was a nice rocket. I wonder if playing against Cannon, you like feel emboldened to try to shoot more air rockets because he's all big and stuff. Even though the rocket is, of course, the same size. Yeah, they are. I think groups may have been a mistake. Next time, just seed by ranking or something. And since there have been a few tournaments since Sour Duels ended at this point, I mean, Sour Duels ranking is more than a year, almost a year out of date. It wouldn't be that hard to calculate some of the tourneys since then onto the end of the Sour Duels rankings. Use those for seedings from now on. Seeger just busted right back into this. Made up a 3 frag deficit. Now we're at a tie game, and Secrets is taking out most of Lokio's health right away. Let's switch over to the Costa Rican. The Costa Rican cannon. Well, you know what? I haven't actually read the full participants list, but probably lag out, unless he's too rusty. But so far he looks fine. Seaver's going the fuck off. I don't know if Lokio knows how good Secrets is. Lokio's been inactive for a pretty long time. Engage warp drive. Yeah, Secrets is absolutely in the flow right now. Hitting absolutely everything with his hit scan weapons. Kind of bungled that, but still overall.
Health boost.
Oh shit, thanks for the cheer. Okay, appreciate it. Rec paid for my coffee, now you paid for my bagel. Together, you fuel the stream. What's up, Shamra? How the fuck did you beat Galaxy? Are you like good at effic now? Because apparently you're like good at effic now. Well, were you leading on Firefly also? Did you end up winning that, or did Firefly come back? Tried and true. Well, both of those are not a fluke, so obviously you've improved. Direct. That was sick. Which map was it? Dispute. Isn't that one of the fixer maps? I don't even know that map at all. I don't think. Funny, all the fixer maps are named like different synonyms for argument. I wonder if they're just gonna get progressively more tame. Like you've got conflict, you've got dispute, and you'll have argument, and then fixer's new map for 2021. Disagreement. And then 2022, new from Fixer, slight difference of opinion. There's a spin out there or lag? I don't know. Perhaps, like, sorry, Loki, I'll get ready to throw in the towel here. Look, you know it's only the groups, right? A little too soon to rage. The windows of these facades sort of seem to just go straight through to the mountain. Like, you're looking through those windows, it's like... Oh no, never mind. It's fine, it's just the lighting's really similar. That one is unironically a great name, BBK. I would love to see the map named Kerfuffle. There's an irony to it as well, because Fixer always takes, like, everyone's suggestions in his maps. He never disagrees with anyone. The only way he can express all his pent-up disagreement is through the names of his maps. Absolute raffle stomp there by Secrets. That was pretty ridiculous. Lokio helped, but commanding. Is there a cut? I didn't know there was a cut. That's exciting, if so. But if there's not a cut, we've got a lot of games to go. Lokio. Yeah, if it is a 2 cut, then that's pretty bad in terms of... Yeah, if it's top 2 advanced, Lokio just got massively fucked over. I may have paid very little attention, but I still paid more attention than them. So we must be wrapping up the groups about now. Brecht and Gangler. Didn't Brecht and Gangler play already? Well, let's see what the whoops. Let's see what the internet says about. Oh, I see what he meant. He meant Gangler and Brecht are both still playing games. Not that Gangler and Brecht are still playing each other. Gangler is currently wiping the floor with Akari on Legacy. And Brecht has just finished beating Subbed on Souls. So I'll go over to Legacy here now. I'm too late. All right. I believe that completes the groups. We can move on to some actual bracket matches. Heyo. Hey. T. Can I call you? Trying to come up with a name, like always, a way to not say your name. The never-ending struggle. You'll get it eventually.
Ow, my foot.
Did you just buy that? Your foot is stuck in the car?
Got stuck in.
It's fine.
I bought it when we were at the grocery.
Wow. You get cereal at the grocery store?
I even told you this. You were there.
I was there?
You were there.
Wow.
A week ago.
Alright, so looking at this this bracket here. Blackout Galaxy might be interesting because Galaxy has managed to do very poorly in his group and as a result is seeded pretty low. However, I do rather expect Blackout to take care of him regardless. But it could be interesting. Stop. What are you trying to... Crone versus Brecht maybe be interesting? Lokio Jamra I might have to watch for a bit just to see what kind of streak Jamra is on. So, probably gonna do something like that. DeGrave and sub. Yeah, I'll tab around to a bunch of these different games. Try to see what's going on. Alright. EU2 is gonna have Jamra and Lokio, so we'll start out there. Try to see exactly what Jamra is doing today that got him past Firefly and Galaxy in the groups. Excuse me. The light precision on this map is pretty bad. I've got everything maxed, but look at the way those lights don't try. Well, best 2010 had to offer, I suppose. So yeah, we're chilling here. Anyone, what's the most interesting food everyone's eaten recently? What's the most food I've eaten recently? What's the most interesting food I've eaten recently? It was definitely not a bagel and cream cheese. Crocodile meat. Is that for real? It's funny. You ask a question like this, you're just begging to not believe the people when they answer you, because they have answers like crocodile meat. Tell me about it. Why would you lie? To say something funny, because no one else said anything. I think the motive's pretty clear. Tastes like fish? Yeah, I mean, I don't... That kind of surprises me. I'm not sure what else it would taste like. Well, I don't think you eat it with the scales on, are you?
No, but like, I feel like
Yeah, fish is pretty flaky, pretty soft. Does it taste like fish or is it textured like fish? Or both? Janela. Good map for rifle. Probably a bad pick for master, but who knows? I don't know anything. The flavor is fish, the texture is latex rubber. Where'd you get crocodile meat? Well, if there's anywhere you're gonna get it, that sounds like a reasonable place. Master immediately goes down. Master has a nice history of surprising Lokio, beating him on NMP8 before Master was, before anyone really expected him to. Great MG there. Yeah, Master's got the hacks installed today. I mean, Master's aim has impressed me for a while. He hasn't been able to like put it together into any kind of ongoing power. But like when you watch him play FFA, he's always hitting awesome shots. The question is more, can he like put that aim together for 10 minutes? And so far, so good. Mail order crocodile meat. That's one way to spend a pandemic. Although, how's the pandemic in Australia anyway? Are you from Australia? Now that's a lot less objectionable, BDK. That sounds absolutely lovely right now. Brightened my day just reading that, BBK. Not gonna lie. You are from Australia? So how's, did they like, I mean, it's a fucking island continent. I forget whether I know COVID did take hold there, but then I think you guys locked down pretty good. Now I don't know. You can see I'm well versed in current events. I just don't pay attention to Australia. I don't know. What is that on you? New Zealand got rid of it and then at a random case. Why am I talking about COVID anyway? Feta cheese? Of course it has feta cheese as well. Not the crocodile meat, Aria. BBK suggested some watermelon cubes with green and Kalamata olives and fresh mint and some feta cheese. You're, what was that? Oh, there's still watermelon left over after that smoothie? Well, let's get the rest of the ingredients. I started. Tell me that I'm calling you Gertrude. That's it. I am calling you Gertrude until you try to explain how I'm supposed to pronounce your name. Unless it's like, oh, if you're from Australia, maybe it's supposed to be like, get rid of you. No, it's not. Because that would actually make sense. It's like get a real weird way of writing get rid of you. Get Rito. All right, get Rito it is. But yeah, I think it's secretly actually get rid of you. If you just say the 2 words and then say the 2 letters, it comes out to get rid o you. Okay, so this is some serious Aussie like shit going on here. Spank used to have an Aussie. He used to have an Aussie and a New Zealander, but that was a long time ago. Master doing well here. Not really threatening to win so far, but doing well. Let me take a look at Sour Tracker and see if any of the other games are Emma is having herself deleted by Plata. Correct and Crone on Souls is kind of close. It's just getting started. If this gets over 7, I'm gonna go watch Brecht and Crone on Souls. Too close to the politicians. There you go. Yeah, BBK. No idea whatever happened to that guy. Haven't seen him in years. Instead, though, Master's actually catching up here. Lokio is gone. What's happening right now? I look away for 1 second. Yeah, Akari's sign game is always on point. I'm reading the Wikipedia page for Canberra right now. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Realized I didn't know what the capital city of Australia actually was. See someone clowning after a big win streak by using the chainsaw or the pistol? Well, there's no pistol in the fix, so you're not going to get to see that one, I'm afraid. Alright, well, definitely staring at nothing is not the best way to use my stream, so let's go over to, what was it? No, definitely not this one. This is the wrong place to be. What was it? NA1. Or EO2. 1 of 2. Let's go to EO2. No, that's very wrong. No. Well, actually... Alright, yeah, let's watch these two on Souls. It's still a close game. I was gonna go to Brecht's game, but... I'm here now. Sketch getting just wiped out there. So yeah, this is an interesting map. I like what Dangler's done here, but I have not actually played it myself yet, so I'm curious how it plays in effic. It looks like Salvia just forcing Galaxy to deal with the pit there. Galaxy not really able to figure out a way to deal with being forced up against the pit, and since I've gotten here, Lagot's already added 2 to his league. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is my, like I was saying, first time I've ever seen Souls in action, and Lagout is rolling right now on it. This is looking really good. Unfortunately, that turned out to be the roof. Now, the question is there anything... How do you counter if someone just wants to stay upper the whole time? Are the floors really thin? Well, yeah, I guess they are. Because we're not seeing anyone just be able to camp upper like you would expect. Nice turnaround there from Lagout. I think Lagout has some of the all-time weirdest aliases. They're all either dairy products or weird psychedelic drugs. Hog 2. Vintage. Is it? I don't think that's metal. I mean, it's not anything. It's part of the video game, but it's... I don't think it's a metal texture. Looks more like a wood lattice of some kind. Since I have arrived, Sketch is getting his shit handed to him, but that was kind of the expected result versus Lagout. But yeah, I'm liking the way this looks. Nice and open, but I'm seeing a lot of nade jumps up though. No one seems to really want to be stuck down at the bottom. Oh. Enter the lag. Castro? I'm not familiar with it. And I honestly have no idea what maps are in the pool. I have an idea. I think that Memento, OT, Janela, Haze, Souls, Dispute, Maybe Frozen, maybe not. But I don't know what else. I don't even know what Castro is. Hikaru? You mean the player? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen Hikaru in a tournament. This tournament does have a very interesting roster, missing a lot of the top ranked guys, and instead seeing a pretty interesting mix, but also two guys who are not ranked as highly as they actually, like in the old Sour Duels rankings, are not ranked as well as they actually have become as players, just being Plata and Secrets, who are both top tier players now. So they are in, Lagout's in, Galaxy's in, Lokio's in, but Lokio's extremely rusty. I think that's it for top level competition. No Starch, no Hades, no Rexus, no Frosty. So no Spank basically, but also no Onzik or Darkfire, anyone like that. Hikaru only plays chess tournaments. I don't really know Hikaru, I just know his name. I'm not sure what he's about. Apparently chess. Whatever happened to Lokio, I wonder. Take a look at Sour Tracker. See what else. Plata is... Boy. Emma... I have nothing to say other than rip Emma. Gangler and Fixer. Brecht and Chrome. I wonder who won the first game between Brecht and Chrome. Looks like they're playing OT now. Oh, Academy's in. Okay. The Grave is beating subbed on Academy right now pretty handily. Yeah, it's cool to see the Grave play. That's what I'm saying. Like, there are some interesting participants, even though the top level's a bit diluted right now. Like, I'd love to see the Grave and Benkai and people in an effic tourney. I'd love to see Master as well. I don't know if Lokio may have forfeited or something. I don't see him on any server. But I may have just missed him. Let's see who won the first Brecht game. Okay. I don't see the first Brecht game. The most recent game I see from Brecht was against Sub. Is that who he's playing right now? He won 62-41. Oh, good. Chimpanzees are better at ripping off faces than Sauerbraten, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I don't understand. It's Brecht versus Crone. I don't know why. I'm gonna go check out Brecht versus Crone.
Base captured.
Thanks for the follow, whoever that was. I don't remember which order it goes in. Apparently that one. Alright, yeah, and now I'm going to go over to SVN NA4. We're going to watch some... Oh, hello. Well, that was stupid. But anyway, now at least they know not to do that again. And we're gonna watch. I want to watch Brecht. Brecht's really improved a lot in his game, particularly in ECTF, and I want to see what his effic game is looking like these days. Lining up a nice rifle there, but running through the teleport a bit unawares and missing some close-range machine gun. Good rifle to make up the difference. Switches to MG, gets the kill. Catches him out the teleport. Looking for another rifle. Will he get it? Trying to bait Zekron into those rockets. No rifle, and he will run out and get finished off by Zekron. A little bit confusing rocket drop there, sort of spinning around for some reason, but he should be able to finish this no problem. Put himself in railable range, but did finish it with the rail. Trying to finish that with rocket, not a rail, not necessary. Oh yeah, that was odd looking. Great nades, and he finishes the kill there to go 2 in the advantage. You gotta, he switches weapons while he shoots a lot. It's very disconcerting to watch. Where are you located, fake Brecht? I don't know what else to call you since there's a much longer standing Brecht. I guess I can call you XD Brett. XD Brecht. GDB. It's a lot of words. Word salad. Pretty good MG from that range. Not gonna get the rifle. And he's letting himself. Well, Zekron not able to capitalize. Well, no, he does get a clean kill there to go with it. Brecht Jr. Love it. Wonder if there's a secret club for all Brechts. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's too bad. Probably, unfortunately, there's no NA West players in this particular tournament, but there are Starch notably and Frosty, who are more on the west side of America, and for them it's tournaments at like 8 a.m. if you start any earlier. Well, wait, I think the tournament's already no, the tournament's at 9 a.m. for them at this time, so going really much earlier than this isn't really an option. New OT is better. I don't love one part of it, which is the part directly below Brecht right now, but I definitely love that the grate is gone, the new teleports are sick, and since he added those stairs to get up on that spot where I was saying I didn't like it, it improves from the version where you were just stuck there. But I always liked playing out of that spot on the old OT, so that's why I personally don't love that part of the change. But yeah, the grate being gone, awesome stuff. New teleports are gorgeous. I'm with you mostly. Hey Master, whatever happened between you and Lokio? Man, if you can't touch Turbine, there'll be riots in the streets. So this game is sort of in stasis with Brecht up 2. He's actually got it more to 3, so maybe not complete stasis. And he's looking good. Did he drop out because of the... Oh, his power keeps dying. Okay. Lokio lives a very mysterious life. I don't know if that just he's got cats sitting on the transformer or what. Zekron keeping up here. Let's watch Zekron a little bit. I mean, Breck's looking nice, but Zekron's still right in this. Okay, pretty sketchy MG there, but he's got the rifle to make up for it. Comes around the corner, finishes with rockets. And there's some good MG from both players. Nice rifle. Yeah, I'm glad that, I don't know which one of them was. One of the Gotta Be Legends guys, I think it was, who said, like, oh, it's too bad that you play with the forced player models on and we don't get to see all the different models. And I was like, God damn it, you're right. So now I'm finally got forced player models off for my stream and we're getting to see all the cannons that are lurking among us. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you the Costa Rican cannon secrets. I already busted it out once. It's gonna be big. How many Inkies? I know Frosty plays Inky. I think Akari plays Inky. Not sure who else. Interesting that Galaxy plays Ogro. Haven't seen any Fix-Its actually. In fact, Fix-It's the only model that I have seen none of. I've seen an Inky, an Ogro, a cannon, bunch of snouts. 2 cannons. No Fix-Its. I don't know. Josh, maybe he does, but I'm not aware of the answer. And as far as read on and fix it, I don't know either way there. Krone's still making this kind of interesting, but he has to go perfect right now. He needs rifles. He needs them to hit. That's good. No, 5 seconds. He's left himself too low. Even if he had gotten the kill, it would have been far too simple for Breck to finish off. So, pretty good game there. But Breck does ultimately pull it out. Never really was in too much danger. Just sort of coasted on a 2-frag lead. But cool to see where these guys are at. Yeah, Fix-It HUD guns are the best. I think that may be the rare piece of sour trivia that I didn't know. Crap. Tell us more about that. Alright, event info. Trying to figure out where to go. Benkai's secrets. Lagout is finishing up demolishing poor Galaxy. Angler is just sitting lonely on E1. The Grave and subbed. When did Ogro get skeletally animated? Did it not get skeletally animated at the same time as the other models, or? I still wish Vintage Snout was in, but Errol straight up told me that if unless I'm gonna pay someone to skeletally animate Vintage Snout, then it's not gonna be a thing. I'm gonna go to NA2 and watch a little bit of Degraved while I wait. So let's see. Degrave rocking the Geoth. Hey FMG, hey Coden. FMG, I feel bad I haven't played Halo since we played Halo. Partly because I loaded, I did start playing a Silent Cartographer and I was really mad that FPS are like terrible. I couldn't get like more than 70 in the open map on a really new and powerful graphics card. Ah, there we go, crap. Yeah, I believe Gear Trooper did all the models. Or all the models that were new as a Trooper and beyond. In fact, that might be why it's called Trooper Edition. Probably is. Did he do the old models? I wasn't sure if... I mean, Ogro is from Cube, I think, right? So, Wooter must have done Ogro, or... Unless Gear Trooper has been around even longer than I know. I don't know, I never really knew Gear Trooper super well, so this is actually not my wheelhouse in terms of sour trivia. Is it the stream that's dragging it down? I don't know. No, I don't think it shouldn't. This card is really well optimized for streaming. Streaming really shouldn't drag the FPS down at all. He did the CTF HUD guns? Interesting. Alright, so presumably there's another game going. Let's see. Master and Gangler? That'll be interesting. Fixer's out. Benkai's beating secrets on Haze. That is awesome. All right, I'm going over there. The rocket spam. This is awesome. Oh, okay, I gotta get there. Tourney, NA3. This is like exactly what Benkai almost did to me in 2014. I didn't take him seriously at all on Turbine, and he almost ended up beating me with just awesome rocket spam. And it was funny because if he had... Yes, correct. Well, there's plenty of CTF VODs if you're going to want to go watch them. Anyway, where it was the 2014 Sourcom Fixed Summer Ladder, and me going undefeated meant... I guess I actually would have won anyway. Whatever. Point is, what the fuck is Sneaky? And he just did a fucking sick kill on Secrets off the spawn, and he's looking real good right now. Nice nade there. Yeah, we're calling him Breck Jr. Breck. Rocket exchange across the map. Mutuals. What the fuck dropping there, but his MG not connecting the way he wanted it to. And now he's trying not to take a second rifle, which he manages to do. And that's a good rocket. Nice. Nice stuff. Yeah, cool kid. Great name, right? Coolest thing about him. Secrets ties it up with some rifle action as he's wants to do, but the nade catches him, and the spawn is bad, considering that this is SVN, the spawn system engaged. That was a pretty bad spawn to get. I believe Conceal Bias may have made that one possible, because he was completely not in the line of sight. It's just that he was also right next to him. So, what the fuck getting his 2 frag lead back here? It's gone already. It's gone. And taking a big rifle there, he needs to stop. Secrets is gonna want the shotgun finish. No, Secrets maybe didn't know how low he was. Tied up at 37. Even stacks, even score. Ambitious rifle switch, but he gets the second one. Secret's not getting out the finishing weapon, and then they will mutual. Good rocket around the bit there. And Benkai gets the kill. Nice. More further rockets up above him. Secret's not doing enough damage fast enough, and now another 1 frag lead for what the fuck. Good rockets. 2 frags. Rifle off the spawn. Moving on up to put in some rockets. Playing around the pad. Getting the aerial advantage. Takes a rifle, but does finish off the kill. And another rifle of his own. That helps a lot. 3:21 left on the clock here for this game. And the ballsy rifle running up brings out the train of smileys from Secrets. Barely concealed anger as he grits his teeth at the upset that what the fuck is trying to cause here. Love it, Fixer. Absolutely love it. But yes, up to a 3 frag lead here for what the fuck. He's gonna move aggressive up the jump pad there, but doesn't get punished for it too badly. Gets the kill. He's got follow-up rifles to go with it. Haze is his shit right now. But 2 quick rifles from Secrets. That will help him get and stay back in this. 2:37 for him to go. Not the easiest map to make up frags on, but a very explosive player is Secrets. Oh, but he runs right into the MG stream of Benkai there. You can't push on this map without giving up a lot of frags, in my limited experience. 5 frags the difference, 2 minutes. It would take some severe brilliance, or maybe a little bit of throws. But that, well, that was a start. If he can get a nice clean kill here, 5 health on Benkai, but he's still bringing out rockets. He does go down, and he's going to get a clean kill off the spawn on Secrets. Secrets moving among the rafters and girders of Haze. He gets the kill, and now, what the fuck, playing from down below. We'll get the kill, but he is railable. But Secret's not able to find the rail. Takes a ton of damage, but he gets one there, and he gets another just about, and gets the better spawn. Just what he needed, just what the doctor ordered for Secrets there. And another rail. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. 2 frags. What the fuck? Crippled. Looking for a rifle. And he gets it. That'll help a lot. Oh, he's going to go for the rifle finish, and he gets that too. Hitting his clutch rifles is Benkai right now. 3 frags, minute 9. Down to 2, back up to 3. This is efficiency. Yeah, Josh. not known for his rifle is Benkai. So, you know, that's interesting. But either way, 3 frags now, 42 seconds. That was a bit sketchy. Down to 2 frags in 30 seconds now. And he's playing terribly in this spot. This could be a throw. Down to 1 frag. Still all the health in the world to finish off this one with. He takes another rifle. 15 seconds. Secret's not nimble up that jump pad. He's using rifle for no good reason. 1 frag, 8 seconds. 2 frags, 6 seconds. And the upset is complete. Benkai takes it against Secrets. Secrets slow on the GG here. He did not see this coming. Those PJs are awful. Betting pool? No. Good idea, though. You could make some money quickly that way. Alright, Secrets going to Memento, no hesitation. Great pick for him. He should be able to abuse Benkai here. Quickly rape on them. Yeah, sorry. Definitely wrecked right off the spawn there. Already Benkai really struggling to deal with Secrets on Secrets map pick here. But 2 frags early in the game. Not the end of the world. Really good machine gun there. And a good rifle to finish. Secrets just teeing him up here with the rifles. But a good rocket to finish. Looking for the rifle fight. Not connecting. Connects one there. Secrets is good at... Well, he's going to finish that one off either way. Secrets prefers... Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Secrets is absolutely rolling right now. Out to a 6 frag lead. Benkai looking for answers. Trying to find them with the railgun instead of whiff shotgun. Good nades there. But the rails keep coming in from Secrets. Benkai looks like he understands that he needs to find an answer with the railgun. But he's just not finding it. He's selling out more and more for rifles, and he's just not hitting them at a high enough clip. Maybe he's gambling that if he can get the rifle warmed up, he can take that advantage away from Secrets. Or maybe he's just mad and he's going to insta. Either way, he is pretty much all rifle right now.
Base captured.
And again, thanks to follow, I never see who follows me in real time, which is a flaw that I swear to God I have some plan to correct eventually. But yes, this is Insta Memento. I can sit. I don't really know what that means. But I don't really, I mean, Memento is basically insta. So, I don't see any reason why Benkai should have stopped playing insta. It's the correct way to play the map. Although maybe you could finish him off right now because he's got like 10 health. Well, this will be a big confidence booster for Secrets. Going into the next deciding map of their series. And now the lag has arrived. Just rifles for days. Alright, I do want to see the conclusion to this series, but maybe it is worth. Oh, he did make a map called Maple. I don't think Emma, if you're, I don't think I streamed any Emma games. But anyway, so this map is very much over. Let's see on Sour Tracker here what's going on in some of the other matches. Dispute is being played between Salvia and DeGrave. DeGrave is getting his shit absolutely kicked in. I guess. I don't know. I don't know who Marta is. I don't know what any of these people are. Who are you? Is this a fever dream? Gangler and Master. I'm not sure what happened in the first match of Gangler versus Master. Let's just go to some of the other servers. Just randomly. Bad choice. Even worse choice. Back where we started. Okay, the NA is a ghost town right now. Meanwhile, on the EU servers, so this is Dispute. Okay, Gangler and Master getting started here. We'll watch like 3 minutes of Dispute, and then we'll go back to see the conclusion of What the Fuck versus Secrets. 59 to 56. That's a pretty good showing, man. I'll take that. Well, SX definitely is a training clan. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be like 1 minute now subbed, right? But yeah, Master looking good here on Dispute. This is the first Dispute I have watched. 130? Alright, thank you, sub. Sick rifle there from Master. I don't think Master ever does anything that isn't sick. That's kind of his player philosophy. He only does things that are sick. He'll do a lot of things that are like he'll do things that are either bad or sick. He never does anything that's just like, okay. It's always either bad or sick. And right now, it's looking pretty sick. 13-12 up on Gangler here on the new Fixer map Dispute. Gangler tried to post up with rifle down there, but getting finished off. Sickness continuing from Master. And he is sickly taking it to a sick frag lead. I mean, 1. But there, Gangler. Off the spawn. Flexing his weapon. Advantage. Right? Who doesn't? Everyone likes watching Master. Sub, maybe tell me what the next map is between what the fucking secrets. I kind of don't want to leave this game. Nice shotgun work from Master. But whiffs it there. We are witnessing the arrival of Master here, folks. Lokio ultimately did lose power, but one way or another, Master is now on to the second round. He's facing Gangler, and he is up by 2. I need to mute IRC if it's going to keep making noises here. And also, I got distracted, and Gangler came back into this. Clearly, this is my fault for not casting well enough. All tied up now, and Gangler goes down. Coming up on the halfway point here. Still deadlocked on Dispute. Nice rails from Master. Master's looking good, man. He's looking great. He clearly knows the map. I don't know. Let's watch Gangler for a bit. He has taken the lead. Almost eats that rocket. Now out to a 2 frag lead is Gangler. Connected at the brainstem. Yeah, man. Sub, what's going on in Benkai versus Secrets at this point? Master's looking for rails. Gangler, though, instead finding his own rails, and now a 2 frag lead with 4:17 remaining. Big rocket into Master's face. Clean kill. Gangler looking to run away with this a little bit here, but great MG from Master. Oh, right back at you, says Gangler. Total hacks from both players. Gangler now hitting rails. Master returning fire, and another one. If he could get another, he does indeed. The score is nominally tied once more. And Master, turn around, man. Gangler whiffing all these rockets. Ultimately does get a clean kill, however. But from behind, Master, great damage. Gangler on 5 and 5. Big shotgun, though. Let's go back to Master here. Not able to do much damage on that spawn. They're playing Legacy. That should favor Secrets, I think. Although you never know. Oh, they're playing Academy? What? That's a map that Benkai used to like back in the day, but I never felt that he was a master on it exactly. I don't know. Meanwhile, in the master on Dispute, that was like a vintage Quake caster reference moment there. Master's got some work to do. He's gone down 4 frags in the closing period of the game, and he's going to need to continue doing sick things if he wants to bring this back. Gangler would like to win. He says, well, it's all fine and good that Master's sick, but I'm Gangler. I am the leader of impressive squad, and I am here to win games. And now he's up 5 with 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Prayers up for Master. Losing the fight in the corridor there. Did he get that rifle? Sickness. But does lose the fight ultimately and takes a rifle off the spawn. Not what you want. Gangler probably is trying to set up the finish. He is. And he's going to go down through this telly. Master's starting to lag here. Flag strats, not good enough. 5 frags, a minute and a half, extremely unlikely at this point. Yeah, 6 frags, 113. Should just about do it. And here comes a 7th for good measure. Or 6th, whatever. Master just shooting some rockets away from Gangler. And I'd say that'll about do it for this one. So I want to get over to that grudge match between Benkai and Secrets. They're on Academy here, and it's not going well for Team Benkai, unfortunately. Despite his masterwork on Hayes, he is down 6 frags in the early going here. Getting one of them back right there. And a rifle to go with it. That's nice. But he's going to take 2 rifles here. He's just not understanding how many rifle angles he needs to take away from Secrets. Because Secrets is going to hit those every time you give them to him. Great. Well, pardon the yawn, guys. Ooh, great machine gun, great rocket, but still down 7. He's going to rush in and try to finish this off with MG, and he actually does it pretty cleanly. But here he's not getting any damage. A little rocket there. Okay, good rockets right at the end. He's still hanging in this. Secrets is behind him. And the mutual. Benkai's machine gun looking really awesome. A lot of just spawns on top of each other there. I guess because of the mutuals, that's still possible even with the spawn system. Of course, the spawn threshold is very low in the final version that we came up with for efficiency. That was the way people liked it, so. Good finish there. 4 frags. Man, if he weren't in such an early deficit, and he's playing quite well, but the early deficit he's put himself, and he just gives that one up so easy. That too. Yeah, those are killers. The Hayes match? Between who and who? Oh, I was watching Benkai upset Secrets on it. I couldn't watch between you and Gangler. Well, the demos will be available. It's going pretty badly for Benkai here. Kind of looking over already. He just doesn't have an answer for Secrets' rifle. He's not sure how to take it away, and he's not sure how to return it. So let's see what else is going on in the tournament right now. We're getting relatively deep into the bracket at this point, past the second round of this single elimination best of 3. Lagout is ending DeGrave on Janela. Didn't get a chance to watch really any DeGrave this tournament, and now I see it out already, so that's unfortunate. Plata is stomping Brecht on OT, and that's really all that's happening right now. So not a whole lot going on. We'll actually stay here, I suppose, and watch as Benkai tries to protect his honor. We all feel bad for Lokio. But you certainly made good use of his spot, putting in a very competitive series versus Gangler. Still was an amazing series, Master, because it just was. So I suppose now would be a good time to take a look at that bracket. Night Fixer. So Gangler has finished off Genre. Lagout will be getting through the grave to face Gangler, and Plata will be facing Secrets unless Brecht can mount some kind of massive comeback. Plata versus Secrets should be massively interesting. I think Lagout's going to be able to handle Gangler pretty easily. At least I feel that he should be able to. So I think Plata versus Secrets is going to be the place to be. And I'm excited to see a best of 3 between those two players. Two guys who have been improving at about the same rate, and who both rely very heavily on rifle, as does really anyone who's any good at effic, because that's just how it is. Wow, I'm seeing chat talking about Gangler versus Lagout. I think that Lagout is Ben Cry is using... Oh, good question. I guess he's using Fix It, huh? Good catch, Jamra. Good catch. So there is a Fix It in the tournament. He's about to be exiting it, but... If he would use something other than Fix It, he'd be able to hit harder. Anyway, yeah, Gertrude, I think that... Or Get Rid of You, I think... Lagout will be able to win that without too much difficulty. He'll have to, you know, he'll have to play well. And if he gets, if he's weak on some of the maps, maybe that could pull it in favor of Gangler. But in terms of just skill gap, 80 frags here for Secrets on Academy. In terms of skill gap, the gap between Gangler and Lagout is much higher than the gap between Plata and Secrets. So, we've seen every player model represented. Good catch there from Jamra. Kind of losing my voice a bit, guys. I haven't done this much talking in a stream for a while. Just been, like, gaming like a nerd and doing call-outs, but not just trying to cast. So, kind of losing my voice a bit. Good game. This is Klaatu34. The day the earth stood sour. And Klaatu's final message was GG. Thanks, get rid of you. Well, I'm trying. So, SWAT saying it's going to be 10 minutes before Plata. Does that mean that Plata Brecht is still going? Alright, I'm heading to EU3. Thanks, SWAT. Where we have Salvia Gangler on Souls. If one of the admins could do me a solid and just let me know when Plata versus Secret starts, that would be huge. Interesting that Secrets is talking about choosing Hayes versus Plata after being upset on it. Gangler, though, he's playing his own map here versus Lagout. So if there ever were a way for Lagout to get upset, it would be this. And in fact, Gangler has a 1 frag lead of sorts. So, see if he can prove me wrong. He's getting another one there on Lagout. Let's watch Gangler. Yeah, SWAT. The question is, though, who has the better rifle between Secrets and Plata? I'd definitely take Plata in Insta-Duel, but in terms of which of them abuses it more at effic, I don't know, it's kind of a tie. But maybe Secrets knows better than I do that Plata gets the better of that. And Gangler's going off right now. Gangler really wants me to look stupid. But I did say that if there is a map that he could get on that favored him, that might help make up the difference, and that's what's happening right now. He is playing his own map that he made with his own mouse and keyboard, and he is showing Lagout how it's done. Lagout chasing after him, Gangler getting top position, hitting rifles, hitting rockets. Drops down here, but he's going to be able to get great pops, and Lagout whiffing a shotgun up to 4 frags now. No lead safe, though, against the whoopee. Lagout there already taking back another frag. He's running around shooting rifles. Finally switches to rockets, and Gangler can't hit anything, and ultimately it goes down to a 1 frag situation. Lagout is crippled, though. Doesn't eat that rocket somehow, but does finally die to MG. Gangler looking for rails. Nope, nothing there. But he gets a good spawn. Not able to hit MG, though. Pretty poor MG there. He's gonna just barely pull it out. And now they fight over the pit and they mutual. There's the MG you were looking for. Another mutual. (28 to 28). Gangler still holding on a narrow advantage here. Down to 6 health, but he's doing a lot of damage. Should be able to finish off Lagout cleanly, and indeed he does. He's got to run back up, hit good machine gun as Lagout moves across, and finishes it off to get a proper lead once more. Looking for the clean rifle kill. Not there. Lagout drops down. Eats machine gun. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and now back to 2 frags for Gangler. There, a nice kill from Lagout. Let's go back on to Lagout here and see what he's doing to make up this deficit. Nice rocket through the stairs. Gangler just camping him out, but eats the nade. Well played from Lagout there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Gangler's scratching his head right now. Lagout just pulling out some beautiful tricks. Rifle is hitting. Gangler, though, slowing him down there. That'll make him something to think about. And indeed, it does get a pretty good flag there for Gangler, and he's going to finish him off, and they're back to a mutual situation. lag out there. Nice stuff. Gangler in a much more advantageous angle in that fight. But lag out, clutching it out with the rifle, brings himself into a lead, and he's even going to do some damage here. Loudgoat looking really excellent, and he's not showing any significant rust at all. And he is looking good to take this one after Gangler initially went up by several frags. Far from settled, of course, but I just think once Lagout figures out the map, things are going to look more like my original prediction. Up 2 frags now. But he does sort of get caught running into Gangler there. Gangler able to get a pretty clean kill. And there, nice switch from Gangler to get another clean kill. But Lagout rifles hitting Sauerbraten. And a nice shotgun attack. 1 rifle. Only 1. This time Lagout learning his lesson, not rushing straight over there. And able to get a nice clean kill as a result. $51-50. And actually tied up again. Gangler getting 2 in a row. Lagout far from running away with it. And Gangler's hitting more rifles. Right back at you, says Lagout. Optimistic flick, and Gangler catches him going through the teleporter. Nice rocket maneuvering there from Lagout. Makes it look really easy. Gangler, though, more patient fighting around that telly. It was interesting in that fight there. You can see Gangler wanted to get into rockets, but had already fired the rail, and it was too late to abuse the position Lagout was in. Lagout getting a clean kill with rockets, bringing it up to 2 again, and he actually is going to finish off Gangler. The shotgun was massive. I like him. I like Souls a lot, I think. I really like the way this is looking in terms of the fun quotient. Janela, I don't really like. I didn't watch it much today, but I've played it. I don't really like it. Sorry, Akari. It's cool. It's cool, and it's probably fun to some people, but I haven't enjoyed it so far. Haze, I, of course, love because I helped advise on it. And crap, did amazing work with it. Dispute, I'm not sure. It looked really great when Master and Gangler were playing it, but I wasn't sure I could picture myself on it. But it's definitely promising. Is that it? I think that's it. Five frags, ultimately this one's going the way that I expected. Yeah, Kari, I've played Janela, I think twice, maybe 3 times. Just didn't do it for me. But I'm not trying to phrase that as a condemnatory analysis. Just my opinion so far. Oh yeah, I didn't see any games on Hill for it, so 0 comment whatsoever. Ultimately, Lagout pulling out a comfortable victory there. Lagout the clear favorite in this tournament. Is Plata and Secrets happening yet? They're on Justice, meaning they're probably about to start something. I'm going to head over there and watch the vetoes and get in position for that. Gangler down one map already. Laga expected to take this. We'll see if Gangler can make it interesting, but we'll be watching from the scoreboard because I'm going to go watch on NA1 between Plata and Secrets. Battle of the up-and-comers. DM's lone remaining representative trying to make a statement for his clan. I don't know if there's just a difference between how the screen runs on full screen 1 and full screen 0. Full screen works a lot better in SVN than it did in Collect. So off the start, that is incredible work from Secrets with the rifle. That's what I mean when I say they're both reliant, but I don't think it necessarily favors either one of them. I don't know. Interesting map pick from Plata. I think he was just going for comfort rather than advantage. Definitely seems like the map pick of someone who knows that they've been playing well and wants a chance to just post up on the map they've been playing well and have their best shot rather than try to gain an advantage. Secret switching to MG there instead of hitting the obvious splash rocket. Is okay, he's just gonna wait. Busts out the MG, doesn't hit much, but good rockets. Closing distance shotgun, getting a kill. And a nice rifle there. This is gonna be a rifle. Words have failed, but point and click. Clicky click, rifle go click. Win game. Nice damage there, coming up the ramp, turning into a 4 frag lead for Secrets. Looking really excellent. Yeah, some signs of small amounts of lag, but it hasn't looked too bad so far. We'll watch Plata a bit here. He's going to need to keep his composure. He looks like he wants to just go straight to rifle, but it's not always that simple. Yeah, Plata going all insta. There's a whole best of 3 to play here, Plata. You gotta keep your game dynamic. There's a rifle finally connecting for him, but not the follow-up. And Secrets knows exactly what he wants to do, as does everyone in the stream. And it's probably hurting him right now. He's not hitting the way he wants to, and it's he's letting it get in his head. Not today. Secret's already pulling out the trash talk, feeling that Plata is in his pocket mentally. Probably not the best time to trash talk. In fact, that may have helped reset Plata's mental state a bit. And now Plata looking a little better. No, get rid of you? I don't suppose that it is. Except when it's long range and Sour has no other way to do it. Not the best shotgun. Just needs a little more damage without taking the rifle to finish this kill. Nade's coming out. Secrets ends up killing himself and takes a rifle off the spawn. Plata willing it into existence. Very nice. Back to 3 frags. I honestly think Secret's trash talk helped reset Plata mentally. However, Secret's there, putting in 2 good rifles. That's not a rifle switch, Plata. All he needed was another rocket to finish that kill, but ultimately he doesn't end up paying for it. Three frags and a good opening rocket. 2 good rockets. And the shotgun. Down to 1. Now it is Secrets who has to question everything. Secret's on very low health. Plata not wanting to bring it to a rifle situation. And he does. Wait, how is that spawn possible? Even with radius 110, I don't know how that spawn was possible. Might have to go back and watch that one. I literally don't know how that was possible. Maybe Secrets died a bit earlier than I thought, and Plata was moving into the spot, and that was how the spawn happened. Anyway, 2 frags. Secrets did manage to make up some frags again after it was close. But now these two are playing their game. The jitters are gone. Plata is just playing a thick OT. No more trying excessively to lean on his rifle situation. Using it in the flow of the game. Getting it to 2 frags now, but they're kind of rough. That's not a rifle situation. He hits it anyway, but rockets would have done the job there. Secret's not in a place where he could have dodged much. And again, there, maybe rifle not necessary. Secrets, however, under with low health. He just wants a rifle, but he gets eats the telepathic rocket. 3 frags, 412, rifle off the spawn, Plata hitting one as well, forced to go for the other one, and he hits it too. Rifle in the stupidest spot ever. He's gonna hit it. Alright, Plata. Finally taking out some different weapons. Good rocket, good MG, looking nice. And there's a nice rifle. That's when you can use rifle in the flow of the game, and it gets him back to 2 frags. There, rifle off the start, not what I would do. He's opening himself up to so much damage. Secret's looking, well, he's going to eat the second rifle. Hey, maybe the math works out. I don't know. Plata's playing I am not. And he is really, really leaning on rifle. It is something special. The nade catches him, though. He's weapon switching a lot. Where is Secrets? Secrets is under. Secrets is bragging about his nade. There he is. Spotted by Plata. Railable Plata is after taking a big rocket from Secrets. And he runs through, but he does hit the rifle. And the follow-up. Tie game. Firing a rifle into the eyeball of OT. And good MG there. Every time we see a different weapon other than rifle, I gasp. There though, rocketing himself, plus taking one from Secrets. And that's going to go down 2 frags again right away here. And now Secrets can shoot rifles without consequence. But Plata, in good shape, just needs to finish him off with MG. He ends up closing it in with shotgun. Secrets caught up close with rifle out. And that is silliness. Switching early from the MG there. 49 to 48 as we come up on 2 minutes here. Secrets has been ahead throughout, but Plata has clawed back into this one. The rifle is working for him. And we'll see. It's only a question of his usage, really, to me. There's no question that he's hitting it extremely well, and he actually... Secrets is out of MG. No, Secrets still has MG, and that is a questionable teleport rush. But he hits the rifle there. That helps a lot. Now if he can keep the distance... Oh, he runs in! Not quite finishing him there. And now Secrets is hitting the rifle. Just a tickle of MG would do it. Plata so antsy there, but he does finally get it. But Secrets, the clean rifle finish off the spawn. And now, great damage there. Plata, though, rifle, his game. It's working. Another good rifle there, and another good rifle there, and two-shot insta. Who will be the champion? Tie game. Secrets going for the finishing rifle, but he misses it, and now he's given up the opportunity for Plata, who's just going to rush through and hit the shot. Cold Stone Creamery. No, Stone Cold. Plata has taken a 2-frag lead here. He's looking for the chance to do some good damage. Obviously, Secrets knows where he is. If he could hit a rifle, that'd be great, but any damage would help. Secrets does end up getting through on him. Good rocket off the spawn, but it does not bring him under 50. Plata playing extremely careful. He wants this bad after Secrets trash talk in the beginning. Goes for the rifle finish. MG, man, you gotta just finish that with MG. But there, the rifle justified, and he hits it. Secrets, 100s stacks on both. 10 seconds, 1 frag. Plata, he's behind you. Just needs another tickle of damage. There it is. But the overtime hits! I thought he got it in time. But no, they're gonna have to play 2 more minutes. I was so sure he got it in time. Did Earl change the way the clock works? Is 0 now actually 0 instead of 1 being, or 0 being 1? Get Rid of You has a semi, and Plata has to play 2 more minutes. He's going down. All the momentum now with Secrets, having made that comeback. And Plata going down a frag. Secrets having a chance to post up with rifle. Plata went so passive at the end there, and I thought it was fine. I thought he played it perfectly until he just didn't quite get the kill in time, and now he's on 4 health. Secrets with fresh stack against him here, and Secrets bringing it up 2 frags now. He's on so little health. Does Plata know? Does Plata care? He does know. He does care. And he does finish it. 55 health. Perfect health for Plata's playstyle. He's been going through that teleporter all day, and he does get the kill. And he gets another rifle, too. That's huge. Secrets. Will he rush through the way he's been doing? He does. But then he goes back in, and whoa, of course it's a rifle. All right, tied up, tied stacks. Plata goes through, hits the first rifle, hits the second rifle, 68 to 67, and a follow-up. He's going to go passive again, and he's going to go through the teleporter again. It works every time. How is Secrets not catching him with spam through that telly? I don't know, but it looks like this time Plata surely has he secured it in overtime. Secrets hitting rifles, 13 seconds. Plata can't go passive here. 70 health. 8 seconds. He's finished another kill, but Secrets, nope, this is it. This is a good game. And yeah, Earl changed the way the clock worked. 0 is actually 0 now. Two-shot insta. Amazing display from these players. But remember, folks, rifle is not overpowered. Didn't manage to do hashtag clan war, but these players don't care. They are off. I don't think anyone cares. So we're just going to live with it. Well, all I had to say was rifles OP, and suddenly they realized who I am. Anyway, yeah, someone confirmed to me that Earl did change how the clock worked, because I'm pretty sure he did. Because usually it hits 0, and then there's like an extra second, and you're like, holy crap, it's going to overtime. But there, like, or you hit 0, and then you have time to actually make the score or whatever. But there, I think 0 actually is 0. All right, anyway, let's watch Secrets for a bit. We were basically on Plata that whole game because he was making the comeback. We were very invested in it, and he did end up winning. But now, Secrets, Captain versus Ogro. And Secrets has to avenge himself of his poor decision to trash talk Plata early on. When it seemed like Plata was really struggling immensely. That could be Plata's arrival moment in terms of tournament composure, where he'll look back on things and say, this was the moment where I started to figure things out. Anyway, 7-7, lag comes in, but not enough to, okay, lag for the days. They seem to be acting normal, so hopefully that's my lag. Yeah, that looks like my lag. Both players have the same PJ, so that's me. And by me, I mean that's Sour. But 9-9, high scoring. Well, actually, no, medium scoring academy. Firing rifles just at nothingness. Just has to keep firing rifles or his legs will fall off. Turn back into a pumpkin. Secret's looking to get a proper advantage here, and he does. He's got the one frag advantage, but they go underneath each other. And now Secrets comes back in and finishes it off with the rockets. What's Secrets pinging today? This is an NA server, I assume. Very reasonable 82, 109. Good normal pings for these players. And a direct rocket there for Secrets. Looking to finish this off, but he takes a lot of damage doing so. And now pretty much back to an even situation. But that's a great rocket from Secrets. Never mind, he takes the one frag lead. But another great rocket, this time from Plata, and he gets a really clean kill there. They'll fight up the jump pad. Plata missing his rifle. Secrets not the same. They're not able to hit the rifle through the telly, trying to get the rockets, and he just barely does. Laggy Sour Rocket connects. 17 to 17. These players are so tight right now. Secrets existing in the stratosphere, just being one kill ahead. He spent OT that way too, but not was in the lead when the moments that mattered came to be. And there, actually, Plata will take a lead for the first time this game that I can recall. Let's switch over to Plata. Good rifles there, as he is wont to do. And he's going to get a little spam on Secrets, trying to make his way up from the Tela area. And now, 2 frags, the lead for Plata. Good rockets. That could be 3. It is 3, and he even gets to the teleport. Secrets. Anger. Sure. Plata will wait. Secrets will also wait. Secrets coming up behind him, but he still takes the rocket. Plata with an excellent stretch, but Secrets quickly clawing back one of the frags. And a rifle. Plata's going to rush through. Secrets must be behind him, and he is, and they mutual. But Secrets by far getting the better of the situation. He just made all that ground up, and another rifle. Secrets is insane right now. He's all the way back to a 1 frag lead. What a turnaround from the Costa Rican cannon. And now he'll be patient here with 26 health. Again, they run under each other. How does that happen? But great rockets from Secrets. And now he's above Plata. They both whiff again. Bad shotguns from each and a mutual. Where's Plata? Plata has found him. Not able to hit the rifle finish. He's going to go for it up the jump pad. Questionable strats, but they do end up mutualing. And the nade off spawn. That's how you do it. With luck. Secrets, though, getting a very clean kill here. Tough times for Plata. He might go down, too. In fact, that is what's going to happen. Perhaps even more if Secrets is going to start hitting damage here. Nice rail from Plata. Not able to hit the one off the spawn, though. So, again, Secrets clean stack. And he gets a kill. 3 frags. Good rocket there. And again, another questionable spawn, but I think that time it was because Plata was moving into the spawn. So at the time that the game picked the spawn, it looked like a valid spawn, but then Plata moved into it and it became silly. So Plata has stabilized things a bit. We'll stay on him. He's got 3 frags to make up. If he could hit a rifle here, it'd be great, but if he cannot do so without taking damage, it will be really bad. Nice nade finish there. And he's going to move straight out into open map. Good MG to rocket. No rifle follow-up. I'm guessing Secrets will know where he is and probably come around up the ramp. He does, but Plata moves around the other way. Plata thinking the same as I. And Secrets has made it all the way over to center top, where they will have a rifle battle. Plata getting the better of that exchange. Good rifle up the pad, or shotgun up the pad, and by good I mean thoroughly mediocre. 4 frags. 3:27. Still plenty of time here for Plata. He just needs to play his game and get some opportunities to take advantage. But there, he's letting Secrets get far too much MG damage. Secrets able to hold on to his MG there. Plata shooting the rifle, or rocket wall thing, hurts himself. Clutch rifle finish, but these situations that he puts himself in, man, they are nail biters. He's gonna run on down here. Pretty clean kill there, considering. And he gets the finish. 5 health, just wants any kind of damage, and he's not gonna get it. Secret's coming through with the shotgun finish. Oh, looks sick, but unfortunately the spawn there, not his friend. Those two, though, rifles finishing it off. Lag is going to come in from me here. Plata not able to predict Secrets well in this game. And Secrets is getting a chance to hit tons of rifles here. This could finish it off. Yeah, 6 frags. This will be a tough one to come back for Plata. I'm actually going to watch Secrets here and see whether he goes passive or whether he keeps pouring on the pain. Looking really good here from Secrets. Five frags, minute 30. Plata would have to go absolutely mental. I don't think Secrets is going to let it happen, and that especially means that it's not going to happen. So, what was the result of the Gangler Lagout series? Does anyone have that answer for me? Lagout won. What was the score on Hayes? $75-68. Interesting. Pretty high scoring Hayes. Jeez. Anyway, Secret's looking absolutely amazing here on Academy. Sending a statement. And we'll see what the last map will be between these two after the vetoes. I wouldn't be surprised if they both feel that Memento is the place to be. What's up, Cornetto? Alright. Map 3. Let's see what the vetoes are. My prediction, they end on Memento. Unless, I mean, if I were Plata, I would take Memento away. I know Plata loves his rifle, but I don't know. I would... Okay, a little bit of... no one cares. Secrets, just veto. Hayes, Janela, Dispute, Souls, Legacy, Memento. Vetoing Legacy, interesting. Yeah, if I were Plata, I would take away Memento and let some crazy shit happen. But maybe Plata is feeling really good about his Memento. I mean, he did win OT. Yes, he does take away Memento. Okay. Now, if I'm Sparta here, I probably want to get rid of... Nope, he's going to let it come down to Hayes. Or Souls. They just tried to veto the same map. That's fine. They'll figure that out. And it's going to come down to Hayes. Secrets took the L in this versus Benkai. I like Plata's veto strategy here. But Plata's not gonna need to not get too attached to rifle. Which he's joined at the hip to it, so we'll see. We'll see. There are different ways to play this map. The meta is not nailed down yet. Well, Secret's coming off with an amazing start. Plata just rushing in. Yeah, the one way I'm pretty sure is not the way to play the map is to rush in. Big rocket off the spawn, though. That helps a lot, and not too much misery. In fact, he's going to take the lead briefly for that initial clean kill that Sparta got. In fact, Plata now. And for Secrets, you wonder, why did he let Haze happen after the exit? Did he feel like it was completely a fluke? He didn't win it versus Lagout either. Or has he just not played any of the other maps even a single time? If it were me, I think the only maps I would have avoided would have been Legacy, because I'm bad at it, and Dispute. Although I would have to see Hillfort, actually, to be sure about that. But Dispute, it looks like a map where there's a bit of a learning curve. You could actually get confused if you don't have experience on it. Great machine gun there from Secrets. Janela's, there's zero learning curve. Anyway, all tied up here in the early going. One frag lead for Plata, strictly speaking, but looking like a good game brewing for those between these two. They're moving around the map pretty aggressively. 12-12 after a minute and a half gone. Right? Frosty and some other people kept saying it was too red. I think it's fucking beautiful. I mean, it might be less red when they said that. It's more like pink now, but I think it's gorgeous. I don't think there's anything like it in Sour. I just love this map. Everything about it. 15-13 now. Plata getting out to a lead. Like I said, I do not think this was a good thing for Secrets to let happen. And I think that Plata played this perfectly. He's looking really good right now. 4 frags on Haze. That's a lot. Although if he rushes in like that, it might not be as many. Although he's doing a great job at it, so putting qualifiers on qualifiers here. Beautiful stuff there. Plata managing to move on from his rifle addiction very admirably, showing the rest of his game. I mean, I never doubted the rest of his game. It just was a question of whether he'd use it. And here he is using it. He is getting in Secret's face. He is doing loads of damage with rockets, and Secrets is not able to control the tempo of the game at all. Great rocket there, but he does go down. Okay, slowing him down a bit, Secrets is, and a rifle. Plata's going to think for a second, and the thinking is going to lead to his death. And he's going to take another rifle there. All right, Secrets finding a way to try to dictate the pace a bit. Plata not making the adjustment there. He needed to see that rushing was not going to keep perfectly working and adjust to the fact that Secrets is controlling the tempo a bit more. He's still going in, though, so he's obviously not feeling the same way that I am. And it's looking like totally he should be listening to me, because his rush is just hemorrhaging frags right now, all the way back to a tied game. And a rifle there, and now it's going to be 18 health, yeah. It's not a rush map. He got an advantage and he was able to push it. But alright, now we're seeing some nice rifles. That's the stuff there from Plata. That's how you use rifle in the flow of the game. And he's looking really good again. Tied game, but Secrets is crippled. Rifle off the spawn, totally confident, hits right away. Secret's not on very much, and he will get a clean kill, but Secret spawns behind him. Good turnaround with the rocket, good damage there. Great stuff. And man, he just can't get the clean damage off spawn. He's getting such clean kills. That was a bad rifle, but he's gonna get away with it pretty unpunished. Great rocket off the spawn there. Oh my god, the rifle bending around the corner. Sickness from Plata here. And he will take up this position around jump pad. Secrets chasing. Secrets going back. Plata trying to get up to the rafters, and he's going to meet Secrets up here and get the kill. 2 frags, 23 health, and a big rocket. Oh my goodness, 3 frags. Another big, huge shotgun. A nice run here for Plata. He's got clean health. He's going to keep this 3 frag lead. Maybe even push it up a bit more. The blind rocket connects. MG fails him a little bit there, but not a big deal. Plata looked like he now stopped working for a second there, but he's back. And he's hitting a great rifle off spawn. In fact, this could even push to a clean 4-frag lead. It does. And the spawn is not anywhere particularly devastating. He's going to rush right back up the jump pad. Hitting rifles. Looking really excellent in Splatter right now. Sick stuff. Right in Secret's face. Secret's not able to respond to it at all. Rockets, 5 frags, 4 frags. Good MG. Plata looking like a world beater. Secret's trying to get his rifle involved, but that's not the spot to do it from. There, though, he does get 2, but a clean kill for Plata. He had a chance to get this right back, and he's going to. Beautiful stuff. That shotgun does just hit through the teleporter. Looked odd because of netcode, but somehow getting that 110 shotgun as Secret goes through. 5 frags. On 5 health. Can he get any damage here? He does get a rocket. That's bonus stuff. He's going to rush up the pad. Secret's not hitting his finishing shotgun. That's on Secret's there. They're just not connecting the way he needed to. I don't know whoever said that of the she's of the world. Definitely a stretch on that format. This is not particularly topical. 6 frags, 3 minutes gone, 3 minutes remaining. I think I'm just rusty, guys. Honestly, my casting game just feels a little rusty. A lot more flubs than usual. And it's been a while. I don't know if what was the last tournament, the COVID Cup. Anyway, 6 frags here. Plata, now is the time to tighten down because Secrets has nothing to lose at this point. Plata has everything to lose. He's been in the lead here for a while. He's getting poor spawn there, but he does get out of it. Secrets taking a rifle switch at the end, I think. I'm not sure if that was the best idea, if that is indeed what I saw. Plata rocketing himself a bit there, and yeah, he's going to die there. So this is what I was expecting. Inexperienced player. He's going to have some sweaty palms time here as he tries to take this lead to the end of the game. 3 frags now. He's playing a little more cautious, and he's going to drop a frag right there as well. This helps confidence a lot through the teleporter there, and he's going to rush up this pad, but that time, Secret's ready for it. Secret's wanting it, and Plata not making the adjustment. Things getting a little hairy, but that's good. Secret's taking out the rifle, Plata taking advantage of the moment, and that's a great rifle there. Momentum swinging back his way, 4 frags on 21 health. He's getting damage. He gets another rifle as well. That really helps. And now with 131 left, momentum in his favor again. Oh, that's disgusting. Plata on 4 frags, a minute 12. All but in the bag here. Oh my goodness. It just gets sicker and sicker. "51 seconds. Let's watch Secrets. How is he planning to make this miracle? That rocket's a good help. Looks like he wants it with rockets. Playing much more slow and hesitant on the map than Plata is, and it's looking completely impossible. Going on to his pop here, I don't see any sign of a man with a plan. And yeah, Secret's kind of being a victim of his preparedness here. If I were him, I would have gone for Legacy in the vetoes. Vetoed Haze early on account of losing it to Benkai, and then maybe tried to play for Legacy. Although I think Legacy got vetoed very early. I can't remember which player vetoed it. But I think it would have been a good map for Secrets. Very impressive stuff from Plata, though. Secrets came to play. Plata putting up 78 frags on Hayes, looking absolutely amazing. Just completely blistering pace. Secrets processing the L, and he's gone. So now we are going to be seeing... Plata, don't get too overjoyed. You've got lag out in your immediate future. EU1 it is. Excuse me. Definitely losing my voice. So we'll wait on lag out here. I'm not sure what the format is for the grand final. Is it best of 5 or best of 3? Single elimination bracket, so we are seeing Plata gets the first pick. Now I'm not sure why that is. He must have had a better groups record or something by frag differential. They're gonna play a best of 3. Alright. Yeah, I appreciate that actually. No need to play best of 5 in what is still largely a testing tourney. Picking souls. Didn't know he had souls in his bag. So Salvia is cheating. He's got a modified version of souls somehow. I'm joking. And Plata's going to get the first kill in the corner there with shotgun. He's now not moving. Okay, now he's moving. A little bit of an odd start here. And then Salvia is suiciding, as Salvia is known to make you do. Early lead for Plata. Oh, interesting. Okay, that makes sense. And again, finding the pit? No, he found the teleport. Yeah, that pit really messes with your head. Yeah, you gotta root for Plata, right, Brecht? I mean, how can you not? Plata, newcomer on the scene. Bit of a, you know, blatant rifle whore, but Lagout, we've seen him in the finals a number of times. Although, to be fair, Lagout's never actually won a tourney. I don't know if you know that. I'm pretty sure Lagout has never actually won a tourney. Now, this is an SVN testing tourney, so, you know, not quite the, not quite the same, but still, I don't think Lagout's name has ever come out at the top of a challenge bracket. So either winner here is going to be pretty interesting. But Plata would be really something special to see him come out in this SVN tournament and take down a top 5 effic player after already going through Secrets, who is clearly a top 10 effic player. Or maybe it's not clear, honestly. effic is really stacked these days. Everyone's AFK, but like, if you get everyone who's been active in the last 2 years together in a room, the top 20 is no joke. Great start here for Plata. He is up 4-5 even. And I'm not really sure why. Lagout I'm not watching that critically so far. So that's a great nade. Plata's just aiming really well, but strategically speaking, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think this is actually a good matchup for Plata. Plata likes people to play aggressive versus him, and Lagout's gonna do that. So if Plata's hitting his shots and Lagout rushes, that's exactly what Plata's looking to have happen. Yeah, man. And he's down. No, Lagout has never won a gold medal in any mode. Numerous silvers, very high ranking in sour duels, no golds. Yeah, secrets. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. He's playing Lagout rush mode, and Plata loves people to play him like that. He's still vulnerable in that style. Like, I've played some rush games with him where I've won if I've just been hitting just enough and sort of like get him thinking we're rushing, but then maybe make a couple clutch not rushes. But no, he's very comfortable in a rush style of play, and that's what Lagout's giving him right now, and Plata is just hitting more. Plata is also managing to play the map the way that you would imagine it needs to be played, getting upper ground every time. When he starts down, he's quickly finding a way up. Lagout here getting in the map, though. Nice rail from Plata, though. Back to 6 frags. They're looking for an impossible angle, but Lagout has to drop down, and now Plata will abuse upper position. He's going to go right up this ramp here. Establishing a pattern of how he wants to play. We'll see if Lagout can come up with some kind of adjustment to take advantage of that. Lagout spending a lot of time on that stairs ramp position. And now he's just lining up rifles. That's going to be a hit, of course. Plata looking unbeatable right now, honestly. Not the smartest rifle to take, but he makes up for it. Okay, getting the kill with the rocket. Pace slowing down a tiny bit. Maybe Lagout trying to think if he can come up with any answers. He's going to his own rifle. Lagout's capable of fighting rifle with rifle. He just really, really hates to do it. He's an insta-silver medalist. Multiple time as the silver medalist. Suppose let's go over to Lagout and try to see what's going on in his brain. Going for the ballsy switches there. Obviously feeling like he needs to make something special happen. Mutual 200 shotgun. Sour as fuck. Going for a teleport shotgun. That was a sketchy play. Bring it to 6. Looking for the rifle. It's not finding it there. Oh, 130 shotgun rush. Hello. Yes, please. There, though. Sticking with rifle maybe a bit too late. Now he's going to switch to MG. Plata stalling out at the upper position, and Plata will clutch that rifle there. But Lagout easily finishing him off with the machine gun off the spawn. Plata managing not to fall there, confusing Lagout, but Lagout does stay patient and get the kill. He's hitting a rifle here to go with it. Oh, it goes for the rifle. He knew the damage he needed, and it was right there for him, but the shot misses. Cost him a frag. Somehow winning that MG fight up the stairs, though. And Plata's blow. See if Lagout can take advantage of this. No, Plata hitting some kind of ridiculous shot while falling there. But he's fallen down again. Lagout attempting to rocket the grate, rocketing his feet instead. He'll rush through. And he's not getting any damage there. Plata having a chance to get double rifles, and he does it, of course. Triple rifles, yes please. And that has done a lot to stop Lagout's comeback attempt cold in its tracks. 6 frags, 7 frags, 2 minutes. Not impossible, the way this match is going. But looking unlikely. Plata's had control from start to finish. And Lagout managing not to suicide there at least, but he's just eating rifles. I mean, it's important for Lagout just to mentally get himself ready for the next game. Hit his shots, show some kind of resistance to Plata. I'm getting Enet lags, but they're fine, I think. Yeah, what I said. But 8 frags, this is unrecoverable. We'll stay on Lagout here as he finishes this out. And we'll see what his pick's going to be. What do we think his pick's going to be, actually, is a question that this begs. No AAR 3C. Is there an AAR-esque map? Hayes has some AAR DNA, but not really. Literally don't know what Hillforts is. Lagout has stopped moving. Maybe he's actually getting lags as well. Or maybe he's just mentally collecting himself. You think he's going to go for Memento? No, Academy would make a lot more sense. Well, you did end up taking Memento pretty comfortably against Plata. And Lagout is a very competent Memento player. Yeah, that would make... Either of those picks would make sense. I like Academy for the pick. No, you won Academy, didn't you? You never played Memento. Yeah, I like Academy for the pick. Memento's taking a risk versus Plata's rifle. Yeah, Sub, I've been having... The key is to... I don't know if you saw that Lagout was 60 plus when Plata wasn't. I've been having pretty much every 6 minutes a good PJ spike or two, so... Yeah, you got the thing to remember though is that Lagout doesn't give a fuck. The only way you can understand that map pick is by remembering that Lagout just does not care at all. Once you remember that, this map pick makes perfect sense. Great start. The start continues to be great, and he even goes for the big rifle there and hits it. Ring around the rosy with shotgun. And the mutual there. Let me tell you, I believe in Lagout. And I'm not calling this one way or the other. But I was just really, I'm just going to reiterate how very impressed I was with Plata on this map versus Secrets. Secrets didn't really look ready for him. It definitely looked like Plata had more comfort on the map, more of a game plan. So that may have skewed things a little bit, but he just looked so fluid. It was really incredible stuff. So Lagout, I know Lagout has played Haze a lot. Lagout also helped us test it. So he should be comfortable here. And we're seeing that's a good chance for Plata to get a rifle, and he does get it. But Lagout able to come back, although he's going to have to deal with a fresh stack on Plata here, and he's not able to do it. Can he avoid taking damage? No, he cannot. So Plata getting out to a bit of an advantage here before I can finish my soliloquy. Yeah, Lokio, Plata 1 up right now, and looking to close out DM's first effic title ever? Maybe ever. Oh, right. You have 2 random effic titles that I wasn't here for. You have the first SD one, and you have, what was the other one? I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm trying to remember on my own. Did you get, like, 2017 August SSL, maybe? Not August. I don't know what it was. The 2017 SSL. I don't know. You got SD1. Maybe you got 2 in SD. I don't remember. You got SD1 and you got, like, SSL 2017 or something. Yeah, so that one I'm saying. Anyway, Plata's up 2. This game is holding right about where it was as I tried to figure out the historic impetus of this match. Although, again, I don't know. It's a kind of an odd tournament. Like, it's being...
Boost.
Thank you for the cheer, Lexa. Appreciate it. Yeah, actually, never mind. I'm just going to drop the entire soliloquy I had planned and go back and focus on the game, which is going well for Lagout now. He's managed to turn things around while I have been in debate about titles, and it's looking 27 and 25, and a great spawn there. That was some absolute bullshit. But as far as I could tell, effic players prefer bullshit spawns over predictable spawns, so that's fine. Conserving my energy a bit here in this cast. Definitely feeling sore of throat. The game seeming to be at quite the stasis. Neither player has managed to get out by more than a few frags. And Plata here actually has a good chance to tie it up, but no, he goes back away from it, and Lagout comes back out. On 5 health, who's going to get the shotgun? Plata does actually end up tying it up, but for what? Good rockets on Lagout moving over the rafters here, though. That's a pretty clean kill. And Lagout dropping right down into him. Now they are actually well and truly tied. But a clean machine gun kill there from Lagout. Can he get some more damage? It's not railable. Oh, 6 stomp rocket. Nice controlled rocket to shotgun combo there, but he eats the rifle, or rocket from Plata. A little confusion off the spawn. And they're mutual. Oh, the shotgun work from Lagout, bringing it back to a 2-point advantage. Nice rocket up the pad. Lagout looking really good here as well. Let's go to Plata for a bit. It's been Lagout pop the whole match. There he is running straight into Lagout's rocket. And Lagout's aerial play there, making him very uncomfortable. But that's a nice rifle. No follow-up, though. And he will rocket stomp his way to a suicide. 4 frags now. Quite a bit, actually. That 120 rocket helps. Where is Lagout? He's found him. He's hitting amazing rockets. Beautiful stuff from Plata. Completely chaotic angles, and he hits all of them. But that shotgun needed to finish, and instead, Lagout getting another kill in the advantage. Oh, Plata really throwing an opportunity away there. With the shotgun not quite finishing the job. 3 frags on 70. What can he do here? Decent work and a great... Oh, what a combo! Alright. Looking for some damage here. Nice pause, but not hitting the rifle. And this is bad. Okay. The rocket finishes him off. Saves the situation, but you're going to have to deal with fresh stack Lagout. Big shotgun, but shotgun back right at him from Lagout. 3 frags and a meager stack. Back down to 4.
A little bit of jump pad chaos there. Still hanging out on 4 frags though. Clean kill for Plata. Not able to get the rifle combo. But a good spawn damaging. Ultimately, still 3 frags. Clean kill for Lagout. Clutch rifle. Follow up. Clutch rifle again. But not able to hit the rocket up the ramp. That's a killer. Plata's playing really well. He's clutching everything he needs to clutch. Lagout has just been that little bit better. Made it, able to get in there close. Lagout's shotgun rush has been really impressive. Both of them have done really good work with shotgun. Three frags. Akari with a bold call. Plata's still very much in it, but he's got work to do. That's a great way to start it, but he's wasting his opportunity here. All right, now he's getting rocket damage. Makes the most of it. 2 frags, even stacks. Rushing out, but fortunately Lagout behind him. He's gotten through, but he's missed his opportunity to do some good rockets. Showing a little frustration for the camera, but 30-30. Oh, that rocket. Unfortunate. Oh, my God. Sickening turnaround. His rocket, it looked like it was going to be perfect across the map for big damage. Instead, he hits absolutely nothing. I think that was just my PJ spike. And then rocket off the spawn. Plata's momentum craters. And now he's going to lose. Just going through the motions here at this point. It would take an unbelievable level of skill and an unbelievable level of throw to even these scores. And so I believe we will be going to a third map. "38 people here to watch this thick tournament. Sour community out in force. Much respect. Or at least it's 38 according to IRC. Can never totally trust that. So, on to the third and final map. We will see the vetoes and we will see where these two players want to decide this tournament. Thanks for the announcement, Marta. We will wait for lag out here for some reason. And there's the pool. Who vetoes first? I think that Lagout will be comfortable on any of the last 4 maps. I don't know how he feels about the first 3. But I know for sure that he's comfortable on the last 4. If Plata's uncomfortable on Legacy, then I might try to get Legacy to happen. Lagout's looked pretty sharp there in our testing. Plata getting some support from the SX girls, or at least one of them. A reasonable view,
Base
Cornetto.
captured.
Thanks again for the follow to whoever that was. I should really figure out a way. I think the best thing I could do would be, I haven't wanted to keep Edge open at the same time as it's just too many windows, but if I just keep a browser that doesn't use very much memory open to my alert page. So that's the follow from Marta. Thank you very much. swatllama somehow... How are these people following me for the first time? swatllama and Josh, the new Brecht. Thank you, the new Brecht. And thank you to Get Rid of You. I don't really know how it's possible that some of those people weren't already following me. But you love to see it. Very much appreciate the support, everybody. Elliot, very much do not appreciate the support. Okay, we're getting to the vetoes here. There's only so much space on a second monitor, guys. Session alerts, chat, Discord, OBS. Whole thing's full. Well, thank you very much, Marta. Glad to have you. They're going to play Dispute. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Should have paid attention, I guess. Bad streamer. But yeah, very interesting result. Actually,
Base captured.
for fuck's sake, I just did this whole thing so that I could see who followed me, but IRC is sticking out over the part where I would see that, so I still didn't see who that was. But thank you to whoever that was. Anyway, let's take a quick look before I miss it. So Lagout vetoed Hill Forts. Plata vetoed Legacy. That explains where that went. Salvia vetoing Janela. Understandable. Plata not wanting Academy. Understandable. Salvia not wanting OT. Understandable. Plata not wanting Memento. Leaving Dispute. Very interesting. Pretty reasonable, actually, when you look at it, how everything played out. I think Plata understood the preferences of Lagout the same way we did. And Lago understood the preferences of Plata. So we've wound up on Dispute. No idea how well either of these players know the map, but we're looking pretty good because it's 9-9. Lag spike for... Well, maybe that was just Plata. I don't know. Anyway, I will try to pull my head out of my ass and begin commentating this grand final map. Whoever wins this, it'll be their first time winning any kind of organized Sauerbraten event, because Lagout, for all his veteran savvy and long history of excellence, has never come out on top of a challenge bracket. And Plata, of course, not having been on the scene all that long, about 2 years now, just now working his way up to the very top. Lagout with some ninja moves here, getting above Plata, and he's looking really nice on this map so far. 3 frag advantage. Plata up the jump pad, somehow turning that frag around. That's machine gun being a shitty weapon right there. That's all I can say about that. Plata again going for the nade jump, but comes up just short. Nade jumping right where there's a jump pad. Interesting strats. Plata has ghosted out somewhere. They're running around each other, both completely confused, and eventually Plata will come out with a kill, but not able to hit the rifle there. So the play around this jump pad area, very exciting. Lagout taking the kill back right away there and hitting some follow-up rifles. Many follow-up rifles, but Plata will clean up the kill thereafter. So 3 frags the difference. Plata trying to go for the rail off the spawn, not the way to go. Both confused. Lagout, how did you miss that? Lagout playing on FOV 10. Not seeing Plata right there in front of him. But there he will. Also, I don't know how that spawn was possible. None of these spawns have made sense as far as there being a spawn system, but the number is very small. These follow-up rifles are killers for Plata. Still 4 frags, still manageable, but Lago clearly looking more prepared on this map. Plata really seems... Let's watch Plata here. Lago seems really prepared on these angles. Smooth kill there from Plata, and he's going to get a follow-up rifle. That's good. That's good to see. Not able to hit the further rifle there. He's still sending out on rifles. Lago surprising him through that jump pad, but oh, that's really clean. He rushes through his shotgun out, but the reload not there for him yet, and Lago actually just gets it easily as a result. He's going to get through the jump pad, but jumps straight out, teleport. Still 4 frags. Nasty engagement there with lag out. Able to react off spawn though. Lag comes in for me or for them. Probably for me because they're acting normal. And as it settles here, we're going to see lag out go to a 5 frag lead. And getting a lot of damage as well. Clutch rifle from Plata. Nice one around the corner as well. Shotgun finish. Back to 3. Looking for some damage. Not there. Nades are going to come in. He gets around them. Looking to trap Lagout, but Lagout using the teleporter. Lagout whiffing a lot. Lots of whiffs from both players. Both trying hard not to lose that situation. And now Plata needs a rail. Not getting it. Back to 5. Gets it there though, so 4. Lagout with a ill-advised jump. Lagout still though on a comfortable lead. Nice rockets there from Plata. He's keeping it. He's keeping himself in this. He's keeping himself in striking distance as we come across the halfway point. He's got a clean stack and 3 frags to make up. Just what you want. Great spawn. Another one of the things that we re-allowed in the spawn code as we steadily deleted everything about it so that effic would just still be stupid. 3 frags, the difference. Clean kill for Plata. And not quite able to get the follow, but he will cleanly up there. Another bad spawn for Lagout. 1 frag now only for Plata. He's hitting the rifles, not able to get the second one. And there, maybe not the time to go for rifle. Lagout crippled. He will go down. Clean up the jump pad for Lagout. Plata in a sticky situation. Lagout doesn't even give me time to pronounce it before he takes him out. And they're coming through with the shotgun. Completely blindsided Plata there. Plata thought he had some space to work with. He did not. And now it's back to 3. Plata's rifle starting to cook. But he goes to it in perhaps a bad spot. Good nade. Not the follow. Lagout takes him out. Still 3 frags. Actually 4 frags. Very clean off the spawn there for Lagout. Fortunate not to take more damage there is Plata. And he'll get a rifle. 2 rifles, in fact. 3 frags. Lagout. With his own rifle. That raid is coming back in his own face, but it doesn't matter because he is dead. Cat versus microphone. So far the microphone is holding its ground. 2.5 minutes in this final game. 3 frags, still the difference. These two have basically been locked at this scoreline the whole time. Plata very much in striking distance, but he can't seem to pull back into it all the way. And there, unwise, getting caught by the shotgun. He's got clean stack to work with. 1 rifle. Will he hold out? He's holding out for rifles. Maybe rockets would have been the play. Where is Lagout gone? Plata completely confused. Nice rifle there. And another one off the spawn. And there we go. Plata's playstyle there. Helping him out. But Lagout now the one hitting spawn rifles. We'll stay on Plata for the rest of the game. Unless it goes into overtime or whatever happens. But Lagout, though, he just doesn't want to give this up, Swattlama. He's looking like he's ready to put the finishing touches on this victory. There's now 4 frags. Swattlama has a chance for a very clean hill here, but he's going to need to be getting clean kills on clean kills. Lagout getting around behind him, getting up the jump pad. Swattlama has a chance to do damage, does none. And Rockets himself, that is a killer. That's a killer. That's GG right there. Swattlama knows it. And ultimately, that's a good start for Plata, at least bringing the scoreline back to a more entertaining margin. But he has so much to do right now. Well, I am very much for Rifle Nerf, but we actually saw this game, Lagout able to play very well on this map around Plata's rifle. He really was not able to make particularly impressive use of it. So, Dispute appears to be a very good map for countering rifle. But Lagout will polish this off. He was the favorite in this tournament, but Plata making it very interesting. And putting on a much better show than perhaps I was expecting. So, a rival game for Plata here. And Lagout takes his first tournament win of any kind. And that is that, folks. 37 people watching. Thank you all for the support. Thank you, SWATllama, for running this. My vocal cords are trashed. And, Lagout with his characteristic level of boundless excitement over this achievement. But yeah, I don't think I really have anything to add here. So I'm going to call the stream for now. Maybe back streaming some Diabotical later. Thanks for watching, and everyone have a good evening.